One of my favorite local Pokemon stores was broken into and robbed twice in 2 nights. Fortunately, the thieves made some critical errors, otherwise this could have been a lot worse. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr.Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. We have a really unfortunate story today about the Hydro Pump Poke Shop, one of my favorite Pokemon stores that you guys have seen me talk about many times in the past. They're one of the stores that I recommended if you're trying to sell bulk in a video way back in the day. That's one of my most popular videos. They're also a store that I've collaborated with multiple times. They've sponsored countless giveaways that I've given away all kinds of Pokemon cards to you guys. Just recently, we did a whole bunch of Hidden Fates, maybe a couple months ago. Incredibly generous store, and the Hydro Pump Poke Shop was broken into 2 times over the past week, back-to-back night. You can see right here in this little press release by their local police department that it happened twice back-to-back nights, and we do have the security footage. So let's take a look at the security footage and understand that these thieves made some massive mistakes that could have made this a lot worse. So unfortunately, this did happen, but it could have been worse, and this is kind of what happens when you get ignorant thieves willing to do things like this. It's a little bizarre, and the thing that's unfortunate is that Hydro Pump Poke Shop has always been a store that's really community focused and always wants to give back to the community. So making this video to see if it'll help in any way, find out who did this, maybe recover some of the stolen goods. Let's look at these security cam footages and see what happened. Okay, so we have the security cam footage from night 1 here, and I have been fortunate enough to be able to talk with the manager of Hydro Pump Poke Shop and the owners, know them very well over the past couple years, and they've kind of shared this whole story and information with me. So here's security cam footage from night number 1, and what we're going to see is you're going to see that right there. You're going to see them kicking in the main door right there. So that's the glass from the main door behind that, I guess it's Scarlet or Violet or Paldea Evolved hanging poster that you see right there. So you're going to see these guys, they're kicking in the door, and here they come from another angle, coming in. Now pay attention to this guy right here. This guy right here. As soon as it shows him again, I'm going to pause it. But pay attention to the guy in this sweater that just jumped over the countertop. So the guy that just jumped over the countertop, once you see his sweater, I'm going to pause it, but you're going to notice that on night 2, the same guy comes in, or the same person comes in wearing the same sweater. Now what they're going after right here is they're going after all of the sealed modern booster boxes and all of the basically booster packs that are behind the counter. When people come in and say, hey, give me a booster pack, they're loading up all of these booster boxes and booster packs. And what's really funny is you can see the singles case. Look, he's got a booster box right there jumping over the glass. Never mind, that glass, you know, might break when you're crawling over it. But they're loading up on the booster boxes right here. And what's going to be interesting to note is we can see all of these. So let's take a real quick look here. He's going to stand up and so check out the sweater. You're going to remember this sweater. It's the same sweater that's in night 2. But as this person is going back over here and going to go back over here for more, look, just pulling more booster boxes off. These are all sealed modern booster boxes worth like $120, $130, $140 each. What's funny is all of these cases right here are chock full of singles, Magic the Gathering singles and really rare Pokemon card singles. Within just these cases, there's a couple cards right here that are worth $4,000 or $5,000 just within a couple cards. So you see these guys, they come in here and they steal all of this stuff, and they're just stealing booster boxes and they're just stealing booster packs, which is really quite funny, and it looks like they're having a hard time getting out over there. And the police report and the manager did say that one of the thieves actually cut themselves, and so they have their blood sample. So let's take a look at night 2 real quick. All right, so here's night 2. Yes, so the night, literally the next night, they get robbed again. And what we're going to see in night 2 is you're going to see right here, you're going to see that door that they kicked in last time is now all boarded up. And so we're seeing these folks over here, or it's not one, I think it's just one guy walking by up here. And so you see the door that was kicked in the night before is boarded up. And here we go right here on the left-hand side, they're kicking in the side door. So kicking in the side door one night after it was robbed, literally 2 nights in a row, they're getting robbed. And they boarded up that front door the best they could before they could get the glass, you know, repaired. And let's take a look. Boom, you see the sweater? Recognize the sweater? That sweater is the same sweater that was there the night before. So it seems like it's the same exact person coming back 2 nights in a row to steal more cards. And what's really, really odd about this whole situation is, like I said, in these cases right here, there's tons of incredibly valuable singles. between Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, thousands of dollars worth of singles just in a couple cards. And then they're going right here on this back wall. This person's going for all of these sealed modern booster boxes and packs, stealing all of these sealed modern booster boxes and packs of Pokemon cards that are worth at most $130, $140 each. Right next to those are modern collector boxes for Magic the Gathering that some of them are worth $300, $400, $500. So it really shows the ignorance of this thief, that they had no idea what they were going after, that they had no clue what was rare. They just knew that Pokemon cards were worth money, so let's go steal all of the booster boxes and the modern stuff that's hot that everybody's talking about. So you see them stealing all the modern Pokemon cards and leaving behind all this other stuff that's really, really valuable, and somebody wearing the same sweater, what seems to be the same sweater 2 nights in a row. So to me, it seems like it's the same exact person 2 nights in a row, just stealing modern Pokemon cards when there's tons of money in singles and tons of money in Magic the Gathering, really, really expensive booster boxes right there, as well as other stuff in the store that's valuable. So critical error on these thieves. They could have made, they stole about $6,000 worth of stuff. They could have stole a lot more. It could have been, 3, 4, 5 times that much just by the stuff that's around them if they knew what they were doing. But again, that sweater, very, very familiar. So it's a good thing for Hydro Pump Pokeshop that these thieves were stupid. Fortunately, thieves quite often are stupid. Sometimes they're not. This guy was stupid enough to go to the same store 2 nights in a row, which isn't really the smartest thing in my opinion, but they still did that. So fortunately, the thieves made that critical error so that wasn't much worse than it was. Still terrible, but that is the silver lining. Definitely an unfortunate situation for the Hydro Pump Pokeshop. Like I said, I've had a relationship with them. They're in North Carolina for a couple years now. I've gotten to collaborate with them. They've donated stuff to me that I could give away to you guys, and they're a very, very generous store. And so it's really sad to see something like this happen 2 nights in a row to a shop that's really been community focused and really is all about trying to give back. And the reason they started all of this was so that they could be able to give good prices to people in the community. So definitely go to Hydro Pump Pokeshop, show them some love, buy something from them online, hydropumppokeshop.com, something like that. We can see pictures right here of the 2 doors. You can see the front door that was kicked in, and then you can also see the side door that was kicked in. And the sad thing is when you have these glass windows, like as a retail establishment, you kind of want these glass windows so people can see in and know what, hey, come in and come look at our stuff and buy stuff from us. There's not a lot you can do to keep people from kicking in a door. They had an alarm system. Alarm system went off. Cops immediately were alerted, but it takes the police a few minutes to respond, and you saw those thieves were in and out in about 2 minutes. There's not much you can do except have insurance and hope that they get caught. Like I said, the manager did tell me that they had blood samples from one of the thieves who cut their hand, I guess it was, coming in and out of the window. So hopefully they get caught in that fashion. But I wanted to make this video just if anybody knows anything in the North Carolina area, knows anything, maybe this will help the store in some way, shape, or form. But for a store that's always been about community and always trying to help collectors and be generous and give to collectors and sponsor giveaways and just be a very, very positive light and a positive voice in the Pokemon card collecting community, they did not deserve this to happen. So if this helps them in any way, shape, or form, or just you guys watching this, go show them some love and love on the store and buy a booster pack from their website, or buy a box from their website, or buy something from them at hydropumppokeshop.com. It would be helpful. I'll flash their website across the screen right here so you guys can go check them out. And hopefully these thieves are caught, but I can't emphasize enough how funny it is that the thieves were so stupid and so ignorant of what they were actually stealing that they actually went for the cheapest product that was in that entire area, surpassing all of the other stuff that was really, really expensive. I guess maybe they thought they could go and rip all the packs and pull some expensive cards or something. Who really knows? All right, my friends, like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.